Hi guys. It's been a minute. I thought I would get on here and just kind of say hey and kind of update everybody where I'm at and how I'm doing. Um, I was doing pretty good there for a minute, like trying to record, and I think I recorded a few videos, and then I'm gonna be honest, sometimes this is just too much. So it's the looking at the screen or the camera, it's the focusing with the light right here, it's all the things. um, so it's just one of those things where I know I just leave people hanging sometimes, and that's horrible. And I'm trying to get better at that. And hopefully, we can resume this better, and I'll get my stuff together, my shit together, and that will happen. Um, so I'm not really sure where all I left off, what had been said, what had been done. So I'm going to kind of just recap and then we'll go from there. Um, so I am doing, sorry, let me pick up my mess here. I am doing physical therapy twice a week. I am doing occupational therapy once a week. Um, I think I'm good on doctors until I get callback from the cardiologist because he's wanting to do what they call a loop recorder, and they just put it inside your skin right here and basically just monitors my heart for up to 3 years. It might only be a week or 2 weeks or 2 months or a year. It might be all three. But there's still no reason that we can find that has indicated why the stroke would happen. Um, I'm on blood pressure medicine now. I take two different kinds, and that's really helping. I'm going to be honest. Like, my numbers are perfect. But yeah, I just kind of keeping up with everything. And sorry, my eyes are hurting. Probably not the best time of day for me to record because of the lighting, but it's the best time of day for me to record because of the lighting. I don't have any bright sun in front of me, and this light over here is doable um, for now. So, um, I don't know, guys. It's been so challenging, and William came home maybe 2 weeks ago. I might be wrong. Maybe a week and a half ago. I might be wrong. He came home. And before he came home, I just kind of broke down to him. Like I've been bottling up so much since all of this happened. And I'm going to try not to get emotional, but I probably will. From somebody that is very independent, I'm not saying my support system's not great. I've just become independent. As far as if I want to go to the store, I go to the damn store. If I want to, go to the lake, I go to the lake. If I want to do anything, I would just go. And now I can't. I have my daughter under call basically. She's just my beck and call. Like I feel like she's my beck and call, and my mom's my beck and call. And these two people are just consistently having to do everything for me. And that's hard. It's very hard. Um, Not that they mind. They don't, you know. William wasn't understanding, my feelings really of I just feel drunk. Um I didn't tell him how bad it was because here again, this guy's out there working his butt off for me and really trying to do good for us. And who would I be to sit there and complain about a headache or telling him just how bad I'm feeling, because that's only going to emotionally bring him down because he can't be here, and there's nothing more that he wanted than to be here. And I knew that. Like, I knew this last month was hard for us because he felt bad. Like, he emotionally felt horrible that he wasn't here. And it's like it said before, like I'm the one that had to tell him to go because the day that it happened, he was already en route to leave the next morning. So at that time, I didn't know what my outlook was looking like, but I knew that I was in the right place in the right time. And I knew that, I did have an army of people around once I came home, and I knew that I would be okay. So I just told him then, please go to work, because if I don't get to go to work, we have some savings. We have a couple, we could live for a while because we could. Um, but then it just makes it to where it's harder because we're living off of savings. I mean, thank God the guy listens to Dave Ramsey and believes in his every word almost. Um, and we, like I said, we would have been okay. But what happens when you're not okay? Like, how fast would that money go? And, just because it's supposed to be so much and last so many months, when there's medical involved, that might not last as long. Meaning, you know, well, now I don't have any copays on my medicine because I've met my deductible or met something, I don't know. But there's still physical therapy, there's still doctor's appointments, there's still all the things. And who knew how much that was going to be? So I just felt that in my heart of hearts that he was either going to be way depressed that he couldn't provide for us after the money was gone, and then have to be torn away, or we could trust in the process and believe in the people that said that, hey, I'm still alive. I'm just going to take time to recoup, and he could go. Okay. And not to be mean, I don't sleep well when William's home. Because when he's home, my days are filled doing and enjoying what we can as much as we can. And we are busy people. So I needed that rest time. I needed that time to, let my brain start healing. And it's still, in this process of still healing. So, like he came home, like I said, either a week or two ago. I think it was a week and a half ago. But anyways, he came home, and you guys, I probably feel better now than I did before. Like, I would say 30% better. Does my vision any better? No, it's not. Do I still stress about things like my blood pressure? Yes, I do. Um, but yet it's not as bad because you know, he's encouraging me to trust the process. So, and I'm not saying my mom doesn't, my daughter doesn't, they do just fine. It's just that connection with your significant other and that healing aspect. And my mom's always known that he's kind of just good for my soul. So I felt really good. And he left out this morning. Um, I told Becca, I was like, enjoy your break. You don't have to take me everywhere. She's like, I don't mind. Well, she's back on duty today, and bless her heart. I can't have my mom taking off work either, because that would be me feeling bad taking from her. And Becca's in between, so like she's waiting for some stuff to come through before she starts her new job. And so it works out, and I've enjoyed spending the time with her. Um, I get to see the grandbaby. I get to just enjoy. Now, in the beginning, like my grandbaby was too much for me, and my head would just spin, and my head would just throb. But it's getting better. Each day, I can tell you, I have had more positive days than negative days. I'm still not ready to venture out a whole lot. Like I have this security bubble. Um, this will be a challenging week for me because I'm kind of back. I say full time, but it's not really. I'm full back seeing all of my clients from my office right now. So that's going to be new for me. Okay, I've seen half here, kind of sprinkled along, but I'm going to get the full force this week. So that's going to be new. Um, Thankfully, my boss has agreed to do some lamps behind me to make it not look bad, but not have the fluorescent lights, because those things kill my eyes. Like by the end of a work day, I just want to come home, throw up, and go to bed because my head hurts so bad. Um, I'm having to do some transitioning because I don't know if I explained before, I didn't wear sunglasses before, really, besides out in the sun, like if I'm at the lake or outside walking. And I'd been wearing them all the time. Okay. So I'm back to being able to wear them just when needed, like outside, not in the cars. Uh, I got motion sickness like crazy. Like I was just getting up and down yesterday, like not like all day either. I mean, just like I got up on a stool and then got back down and was moving things above my head, and that was it. Like I was done. I was throwing up. The night before, we were watching it live, and just the bright lights on the computer and just the movement from everybody else was too much. Like I lost it. So there's still little things that I'm still adapting to and struggling with. Um, but guys, this has been the hardest part of my life because I constantly live in worry and fear, and I know it's not good for me. But put yourself in my shoes and see where you're at. William told me one night before he came home, he's like, stop living in fear and just live your life. And I'm really trying to adapt to that and do that. And I think I'm doing pretty good. Um, but sometimes I feel like I still have a lot of those demons to kick around. So that I need to work on and I need to just maybe talk about. I don't know. Um, I've never felt so lonely yet have all the support before in my life because I don't want to tell people. I don't want to talk about the bad all the time. It's just not what I want to do. Um, there's so many good things happening in life that I just don't want to tell everybody about the bad things, the feelings that you feel inside. I'm overly sensitive now. Like, I think I can drop it a cry. It's just draw. Somebody tell me to cry and I'm going to cry. I'm going to feel it in my heart and soul and I'm going to cry. So emotional. Um, Memory is a bad thing for me right now. Like, I can remember everything up until my stroke, like up until Vegas, like the day that we came home from Vegas. I can remember coming home from Vegas. I guess I say that's the day of my stroke because I truly believe that I had the stroke on Monday. They say I had it on Tuesday. So I truly believe that, like, I remember everything up until that point, right? And when I tell you I have to take notes for everything, I don't think you understand. Like, I normally am one to delete all my text messages because I hate the clutter. I can't. I can't delete those messages. I can't get rid of anything. Um, I constantly have to have a way to write down things. My clients, I never had to write and talk before, and I do now. And it's because of my memory. My short term memory is just. Um, my occupational therapist says that I need to do some um, like mind games, like cards, matching cards, or memory games. So we're supposed to talk about that this week. Hopefully, we can start getting some of that coming back. But I have to still remind myself, like, if you read about a stroke, um, I never realized that it was a traumatic brain injury and never thought anything about any of this. It's hard. It's very traumatic, and it is a brain injury. And if you tell me something this morning and you don't hear from me, repeat it. And I don't think that, again, there's so much that people don't understand. Like, especially William not being here, seeing me struggle. I think that he just didn't, he didn't understand how I was affected still, because I surely try to make myself look like a badass. But I think that him seeing me really helps. Um, the stutter that I get occasionally, like when I'm tired or when I'm trying to process something too fast, that happens. I've never done that before in my life. And I really try to just keep that at bay as much as possible, but there's times that I just can't. And my occupational therapist, they do all these tests, and I did so good on all these tests. And he's like, that's just something comes that will come with time. Like, that's your body that is trying to reprocess and also tell you to listen to your body and go to bed. Um, but it's just been a struggle, guys. But I will say the last week I felt more normal. I felt more like I felt like there was a part of me that's coming back, and I'm not living with headaches every single day. I mean, even if it's every other day, I'm taking it as a win because it sucks. I get up in the morning now, and if I don't have anywhere to be, I've learned that it's okay to not get up and start running immediately, I might cover my head with my pillow just to get it as dark as possible and let my body rest if I need a rest. I think that this has really opened my eyes. Like right now, I just pop my neck. I feel dizzy. All of a sudden, it's just, it comes if I move my head the wrong way. And I'm so ready to stop feeling nauseous. Um, I went out on the truck with William while he was home, and I guess he was home. Hell, I don't know, y'all. I'm just not even gonna try anymore. But I went out on the truck with him, and that's probably the best I felt, in a car, because I do good with normality below me, such as being in the car and all the other, or the semi, and all the other cars were below me. I didn't feel tense. Um, I felt very comfortable. I didn't get motion sickness. Um, it was a good trip, and I've noticed that there will be times we went to Walmart one day when he was home, and I'm pushing the buggy because that's what I do because I feel lightheaded quite a bit. I think we went to Walmart. I don't know where we went, but I turned the buggy too fast, which really wasn't that fast, but it was too fast for me now. And I told William, oh my God, that was too much. And there's so many limitations that I'm finding, um, that are floors me sometimes. It just gets to me. And I think that's why I'm so emotional, to be honest. It's the little things. If anybody knows me, they know that every morning I don't leave my house without my makeup done. I can't put on my makeup right now because to look in a mirror to see what I'm looking at makes me feel drunk. So I feel naked a lot, and then I notice that it's not that I don't care. I just don't stress myself about it now because I don't want to hurt because I can't put my makeup on. I used to look at the screen a lot, And I don't even want to do that now, because to look at myself back, like it's the whole look at and it's coming back. But if I look up here, then what I see is nothing. Like I don't see anything. Um, so it's just so much. So I decided that what I'm going to do is I'm not going to get on here every day and cry. I'm not going to get on here every other day and cry. I'm going to try to get on here and process my feelings and share these feelings and discuss the things that people might not think about, as like I said, as simple as putting on my makeup. It's too much and it's hard. But I am going to be back and I am going to be doing updates. And I thank you guys for being patient with me. And for those that are new here because of this, thank you for joining. Um, and sometimes I might just get on here and cry. I don't know. But for this week, I'm going to deem myself to have a great week and enjoy my clients that I haven't seen, or get myself back into a clientele that's a full time. So I'm going to call it a great week. I can't guarantee when I'll be back on this week. It might be not until the next weekend, until the weekend, but I'll be back. Okay. And I just want to thank you guys so much. And again, thank you for the support. And thank you for standing by and listening. So thank you guys again. For now, I'm signing off. Going to say thank you. If you think this is helpful to somebody else, please share, like, subscribe, and maybe we can get out of medical issues and get back into mental health issues or questions or conversations soon. But for now, I just want to get on and say thank you and let you guys know that I'm okay. So, bye for now. Have a good night.